Good morning, my friends. Today I wanted to talk to you about the benefits of using reishi mushroom in your herbal supplement regime. This stuff is really powerful, and I've been using it now for about 4 months, and I've noticed a pretty significant difference in the way I feel. Um, I am going to show you a picture of this mushroom. It is absolutely beautiful, too, as mushrooms go, I guess, right? So the mushroom, well, let's go back. There are about 100 species of mushrooms that are currently under review by different scientists for their health benefits. And research is suggesting that they don't only have like physiological effects on our health, but they have psychological effects on our health. And so it's really amazing what these mushrooms can do for you. Uh, Studies are showing that if you eat mushrooms as a part of your diet, like your regular diet, it can relieve hypertension, it can improve gastrointestinal health, fights off cancers, it can actually reverse diabetes. So, a very potent mushroom. And so, inflammation is a big deal in our bodies, and we all fight inflammation, particularly as we get older. And it's not only just exercise induced, like muscle inflammation that we can get, it's inflammation in our joints and our cartilage. And what happens is our gastrointestinal tract, as we consume refined carbohydrates, it actually causes inflammation in all of the joints of our body. And it's considered one of the primary health cause of illness and health disorders of the body at this point. I do see an internist now that specializes in the inflammation disorders because I was having so much pain. I've had several back surgeries, and that's certainly part of it. And I've been hurt all my life around horses. It's just going to happen, right? And rock climbing and doing all this other stuff that I used to do. So, you tear up your body when you're young, you're going to pay for it when you're older. So I try to stay as natural as I can in my medication, in my regime. There are some medications I have to take because of nerve pain, but I try as much as I can to stay holistic. So eating mushrooms reduces systemic inflammation. So as the bacteria in our gut uses and assimilates all the nutrients and everything, the vitamins and everything from our food, our biomes will lose the ability to operate efficiently, and our GI tract will start becoming inflamed. And that leads to a lot of GI problems, right? Diarrhea, bloating, pain, discomfort, cramps. And so a lot of this is, I think, and I'm not a doctor, but a lot of people are diagnosed with certain conditions that maybe don't have a blood test to diagnose them for. And you get generalized, thrown into this broad category of illness, when if you looked at your diet, you might be able to correct a lot of these issues, right? Like, it's not only wheat that's causing the problems, it's refined carbohydrates. And if you reduce those, and I'm not talking about going on a drastic reduction, but start making some modifications, add some of these herbs, reduce some of those carbohydrates, and maybe keep a journal and see how you feel for like 3 months and 6 months. And then if it's not working as super as you want, maybe make some more dietary changes. But adding these mushrooms might be huge if you have gastrointestinal inflammation. The mushrooms release bioactive compounds into the digestive system. And those compounds are actually reducing inflammation. So what I do is I've taken now a liquid reishi mushroom supplement. So I just take 2 dropperfuls a day. It tastes pretty good. I don't have a problem with it. If you don't like the taste, maybe throw it in a little glass of orange juice or something like that. But it's actually pretty good. I just put it right in my mouth and swallow and take some water, and it's fine. I have noticed my joints don't hurt quite as much as they used to. And is that because I'm also taking a few other things? It could be like a synergistic effect between some of the things that I'm taking. I don't know, but it's working for me. I don't hurt as much. Interestingly enough, the last couple of months, my feet hurt terribly bad when I get up and walk the first maybe 10 steps. I think that's because of jumping off horses my whole life, right? And big horses. I ride draft horses, so it's a big jump down. And there's no way to gracefully come off a horse. You slide down, but you still have that, that stress on your feet and your ankles. And my feet started hurting. And as I started taking the bergamot and the reishi mushroom together, that pain is almost gone. So I'm telling you that maybe look at adding some of the stuff to your diet. Always talk to your doctor, see if it's going to be beneficial to you and it's not going to interfere with any of your medications. I'm not actually seeing a whole lot of interference between reishi mushrooms and medications. I'm not seeing a lot of warnings with taking this. Certainly, I guess you could probably take maybe a dried version. I always caution people, please don't go out and pick mushrooms unless you're an expert, because if you take the wrong mushroom, there are no cures. If you take a poisonous mushroom, there's no cures. And they're 100% fatal if you take something that's poisonous. So anyway, so be safe, buy from a known company that knows what they're doing and they have the science down, because you don't want to take something and then end up, dead in a week. So be careful with mushrooms. I have a lot of friends that are mushroom hunters and they know what they're doing, but I still don't eat any of the mushrooms they collect. I'm not that brave. So anyway, I hope this was beneficial to you. Please look into reishi mushrooms and adding it to your diet if your doctor and you think it's a good idea. It has been super beneficial for me and it might help. Thank you.